Hello there everybody, this is RegiTime here and I'm making another episode of my 13 on Snap series on 888. But before I do that, I just want to clear up the matter of my Focus Stars challenge that I kind of started without putting an awful lot of thought into. I played 9,000 hands. The date there is the filter is the 20th of October. It's nothing like that. It was like the 27th or something, but that's where it's at. That's about 6 days worth of play on Poker Stars for me. And as you can see, it's not gone that badly. I've been making money, but it was really dull. I didn't enjoy it at all. I tried doing some four tabling in this stretch here where the red line kind of goes into free fall, and that kind of demotivated me, and then I went to two tabling and did really well. But it's not for me. It's insanely dull, and I didn't want to play. I was demotivated. I did not want to play. I couldn't be bothered starting the next session to just grind it out, playing really tough Aztec poker against lots of other tough poker players. That isn't what I want poker to be for me. I understand tons of people like it. This isn't an anti-Poker Stars rant. It just isn't for me, basically. I don't want people to accuse me of being unable to beat the games. This doesn't demonstrate that I beat them, but it also hopefully demonstrates that I'm not completely useless in them too. This was my record over the 13 hours over whatever it was, 7 days, something like that. As you can see, my win rate was very healthy. My EV win rate was healthy, albeit over an insignificant sample size. I just thought I'd clear that up because, I didn't really want to continue with the challenge because it was boring me. It really was boring me. So I've actually taken my poker back to Sky Poker now, and my overall poker strategy for my approach to poker is going to be off-peak times for Sky. I'm going to be playing some 13L Snap like I'm doing now, or like I'm about to, and on peak times for Sky I'm going to be playing on Sky Poker, and that's how I'm going to mix my poker going forward. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. I have absolutely no knowledge of Chips Ahoy Boy, but he has 4x'd it, so I'm going to assume he has something he can call a sizable 3-bet with. Not very often you see people 4x and fold, so I'm going to make a bigger bet than usual. He absolutely snap called. I'm very confident I have the best hand here. I think everything we're ahead of pre-flop, we're still ahead of now except pocket 9s, pocket 6s and pocket 5s. We have been min raised here. I'm just going to take my cool like a man. If he has outflopped me, well, congratulations to Chips Ahoy Boy. But this board's way too wet to slow play on. So he's going to shovel all the money in now. Hope he has something to call with. Hope he has 2 10s, something like that. 2 8s maybe. It can be sometimes tempting to slow play in spots like that. But the board's horrendous. The board's not going to get, we could get quite ugly quite quickly, and if he's outflopped me, well, he's outflopped me. Hallelujah. But I think by going all in there, we protect our hand. Well, not protect our hand, but we charge draws. We don't let any free cards or don't let him set his own price or whatever you want to call it. We don't let him freeze the action with his min raise if that's what he's trying to do. If he's trying to see 2 cards for the price of a min raise, hoping that I call him and check to him. We don't allow that to happen. We can definitely get caught by worse hands there. And yeah, I think it's absolutely the correct play. We will be squeezing with our 19, calling off versus whatever this character's, how we pronounce that. And I will be raising this donk bet. And things are off to a nice start for us. There is a significant difference in the game quality between PokerStars 25 and I'll Zoom and Snap 13. It is beyond significant. The games are much softer on the Snap tables. There's still plenty reggy. They're nowhere near as reggy as the PokerStars games, where in almost 9,000 hands, or it was just over 9,000 hands, I barely recalled seeing tables with genuine fish on. Do not have a 6's go here. It was just such a rare occurrence to see somebody with a VPIP over 35. It was exciting to see one. Whereas in these games, even though we do not have HUD stats, I've played them enough to know that there are plenty of real, genuine soft spots in them, which just isn't. We couldn't say the same for PokerStars. And again, my days of criticising PokerStars are gone. And with the recent changes they've made, I think I need to join the queue to criticise them if I wanted to. I'm not criticising the company. I'm not criticising the regulars anymore. It's just not for me. It wasn't the best of moves. It wasn't the best of ideas in the first place. I don't really know what came over me, to be honest. I think I just got a little bit stubborn and wanted to set a challenge that wouldn't let me do what I have just done, which is walk away when I get bored of it. But I did quite well. It's a new record for me. I think I got literally five straight days in, maybe even 6. Could have been 6 straight days. Yes, I've got 6 straight days in on PokerStars, which I haven't done for the longest time. And I actually made some money, which was pleasant enough. But yeah, it was too dull. So we'll just park that up now. Let me just check this river. I think betting him would be too thin. And then the question is just going to be, does he have enough busted straights? Oh. So we've rebet versus middle position and we've been called forward. Let's just take this one decision at a time. We'll fold on both tables, I think. No, I'm not. It's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I should probably have known better there. The called 4-bet. It just isn't a bluff, is it, in these games? It just isn't a bluff. Should really have known better there. I guess I was kind of hoping you might sometimes have jacks or queens and maybe fold them, but I think I'm in fantasy land there. Quite disappointed with myself there because I wanted to fold the change of mind just at the last minute. The call 4-bets come up. I should know better. It's always in the us. Quite disappointed with myself there. Trying hard not to be result orientated with it, but His middle position versus small blind, and the big blind said, "Fuck you, I don't care," and 4-betting. I think I could have got away from that one. I think I should have got away from that one. Ace King is just a drawing hand, as they say. These games are significantly slower than Poker Stars. I will give them that. Everything about it is slower. The time it takes between deals. Yeah, everything just seems not as fast. I don't assume King High's good here some of the time. Not very often, but some of the time. He's limping 9-5 suited him with the regular tag. That's where you're from, Bullets. In the UK, it's 3 in the morning. We have 2 weaker players in the blinds, so we'll try and see a flop with you. I was hoping the blind would come along too, but they didn't. I think this guy probably just has a really, really quite strong hand here. We're not getting the correct odds to draw. Don't think there's that much value in semi-bluffing here. We need to make probably another $7 or $8 on the river to make this call profitable. When we hit, I think we probably can make that, especially if we hit with the ace. And we didn't, but there's a very good chance now with that card we can just make him fold. My feelings all along have been he has an overpair, so I'm going to go for it here. He's bet really quickly too. If you want to look, if he's got a set, that's just unlucky for me, but I can have a lot more 9x than he can have for sure. Not an awful lot of 9x he can have apart from exactly, wow, he just looks me up with the King Jack. I wish I'd known he was that bad. There's me thinking I could maybe make him fold an overpair there. And he snaps me off with King Jack. Wow. Oh well. Never mind. That's 2 buy-ins gone in about 10 minutes. And I think I played the second one much better than the first. It's fair to say we had implied odds on our call. That's for sure. Should probably go back and note this guy's it's a fish, because I mean, yeah, if he made he won the hand. I mean, man, he gives river calls beyond atrocious. Should have stuck with Poker Star, shouldn't they? Very easy c-bet here. A little bit worried about Red Rum Jack, because if he sticks around, I don't think he'd ever play. Well, I wasn't worried about him, but I was worried if he stuck around. I was kind of hoping to get value from the gentleman with the short stack and not so much Jack, because if Jack sticks around there, well, no, worried's the wrong word. Maybe a little bit gun shy because of what's happened, but yeah, Red Drum Jack's just an uber nit. And he just fought a bunch to see bets. So yeah, I guess what I was kind of saying was, please get out of my way, Jack, and let me just value bet against the guy with the short stack. And he's after bullets again. One thing's for sure, we won't be trying to bluff it. Firing a C-bet's fine. But I won't be running any large bluffs on bullets anytime soon. Looks like he's already given some of the money back that we donated to him. I guess bullets is just going to want us tonight. I'm going to call this open with the Queen 9. Hopefully get to play a pot with Potfly. We lumped under the gun with a pretty nice hand. Oh, that's big C-bet. That's a nice turn card. I expect with him C-betting so large just to double barrel here. And we're just going to shove the river if he bets, which he hasn't done. I'm going to hope his bluff catch him with an overpair. And he had the ace queen, so good for us. We claw one back for the good guys. I think when players take that line, particularly regulars, when they bomb C-bet, make a large turn bet that check the river, they're almost always on like a one pair hand. So if we ever have one pair beat and they're going for a bluff catch, I think going for the whole amount is going to be pretty profitable. He could be steaming here. So we'll take a shot at him. I'm going to call just once. I mean, there's a reasonable chance he's steaming, but that said, we only have 2 8s. We only have 2 8s. It's not the end of the world. Don't think he's going to bluff us, or try to bluff us very often on the turn there. I mean, Clarell is definitely one of the more aggressive regulars in these games, for sure. What the hell is going on with my phone here? It's 3 in the morning and my phone's vibrating. What is going on? Let's put that to one side. Okay, we're just a new Twitter follower, which is nice, but I don't need alerting to it at 3:05 in the AM. Can we flop a set? Nope, we cannot. We can't turn one either. He's going to get his tag changed. We come up dry with the Jack 7, which is unfortunate. Isolate with our deuces. We do turn a good shot, but I'm not going to try and hit it. Well, we can min 3 bet. This would be a pretty sweet time to hit a deuce. Oh, no deuce. No deuces, no dice. Not the worst swap in the world for 2 8s over here. And it's 3 bet with King Jack. Plays much better as a 3 bet. I feel it does as a call. We're gonna just flat this donk bet. We make it 270, didn't we? So I think 390 is just about okay. We're going to check back here. I'm a little bit worried that he just has some kind of random 9, some ace 9 type hand or whatever. So he's going to try and show our hand down. Hope he's donking with a 4 rather than 9. But I think you're going to have like ace 9, king 9, queen 9 suited, that type of thing a lot. And he just randomly had ace king that he didn't 3 bet and then donked, which makes no sense to me. Maybe knows, maybe it's a genius play, but doesn't make an awful lot of sense to me. I am the man. Right, sir. Are you really? In situations like this, I was doing some work with somebody the other day, and we talked a lot about this type of situation where I see lots of players checking back turns here and then calling rivers. I just don't think that's the best line in that situation. I think bet folding turn there is much better than checking back turn than just calling river bets and just hoping people are bluffing or give you a free card in that type of situation. Right, so we have a situation here where a short stack's raised under the gun. Someone's made a small 3 bet from the button. I think I'm just going to call here actually. Flop trips in a limp plot versus Cavell, who's again limped from the small blind, which I find strange. And then we just break, so we're kind of going to be done with it against SE Bastion. He checks back, I just expect us to have the best hand here, so I'm going to go into a bluff catching mode. Don't think the 2 changes anything. I'm not sure the 5 changes very much either, unless he's had a heart draw on the turn, and then yeah, we win the pot. I like that. I like that, and I liked the way we played it. I'm going to guess he had a hand like ace queen or something. Wow. Oh, sorry, I thought that was ace 9 for a moment. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. But he did have the ace queen. And 3 bet 10s versus Clavell. It's a little bit thin. especially against a good player, I feel. In this guy, C bets into 2 people and makes it a large sizing. I'm not inclined to stick around with the bottom pair. And we're going to check back here against Clarell. We're going to hope he has a hand like 2-8s or 2-9s, something like that. We won't be paying him off here if he bets the river. I'm just going to hope to win against a smaller pocket pair. And he did have the smaller pocket pair, which is pleasant. Probably something I want to talk about, because I think I'm one of the only regulars in the world who frequently folds pocket pairs to 3 bets, and I'm not so pig-headed and stubborn to think, am I doing it wrong? Is it wrong to fold pocket pairs to a 9 big blind 3 bet, assuming that we start the hand at least, or exactly, for the sake of argument, we start the hand exactly 200 blinds deep? Should we, start exactly 100 blinds deep? Should we always set mine? I get called in 4 spots, 3 spots here. I'm just going to really, really, really hope to think a heart on this river, because that would be sweet. And we don't, which is unfortunate. We just never ever have the best hand here, and I'm not going to try and bluff them in this spot. Wow, we would have got paid big time. We would have got paid big time if our hearts hit, but never mind. Never mind. I'm not fond of defending Jack 7 suited, but versus the min race against somebody with a green tag, seems like as good a time as any to do it. What does my notes say on this character? Min 3 bet, what does it say? I've got the screen. So he basically C bets 2 6s on 10xx. Min C bet and a smallish raise. A pleb. Are you really, sir? I'm going to go for semi-bluff here. I mean, I'm a pleb to fold a lot of pairs in this spot. We did get I'm a pleb to fold. Unfortunately, we did not get Call Me Late to fold, which is quite frustrating, because I expected him to fold pretty much all the time. The problem is here we have very little fold equity. Does the Queen give us enough fold equity to shove? I doubt it does. I'm going to check and hopefully he gives me the free card, which he does, and we miss, so yep, I guess we're done with it. It's going to be a shame if he actually shows that pocket fours or something here. That seems quite unlikely. And on the other table we got our 3 bet with queens through. I think I made it a poor sizing though, because if I remember correctly we were deep, and because it was tied up in this hand I kind of just made my usual 9 big blind 3 bet, but I think we were actually quite deep, so I think I probably should have made it bigger. Yeah, we were a bit deeper. The guy had 48, we had 58, so yeah. Should almost certainly have made that bet bigger. Right, Call Me Late has dumped into me. I have second pair. I like that turn card. Do I like it enough to bet though? Don't think so. Don't like that river card. Do not like that river. And I'm just going to follow my hand. It's a little bit unfortunate that the probably one of the worst cards that could have come did come. I guess the worst cards there would have been the 10 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, well basically any diamond above the 8 of. It's a pretty horrid card for us, but never mind, maybe we just had the queen, maybe it saved us, who knows. Jordan, yeah. The jack is a suited go. Not going to let the ace king go though. Definitely going to be 3 betting the ace king. I'm already aware that we are super deep. That would have been not the most comfortable of spots had we got peeled there. Particularly if we like flop a war 1 pair type hand. We now position 200 blinds deep in a 3 bet pot with 1 pair. Particularly when you make it with an ace king. If you're playing against a good player, he can make life very difficult for us. So, I mean, I'm happy to take my hand to the post-flop streets, but I'm also pleased enough when we see the folds. We're going to 3 bet bullets here for isolation purposes. I'm going to 3 bet David Mattia because he's a pretty solid regular. I think he's going to be opening quite wide from the small blind and get a ton of folds, which we do. It's been a pretty interesting session. I think the only real mistake I feel I've made was with the ace king. I don't feel that's an enormous mistake either. Sure, it's a small mistake, but it felt like a small mistake. Shouldn't have gone against my instincts were fold. Usually when I go against my instincts, I end up losing money. So I think that was the time to definitely listen to my instincts rather than listen to the brain. The instincts are saying get out of here, it's a bad spot. The brain says hello with your ace king, all in. Brain's a bit of a dummy sometimes. I'm not going to defend the queen 9 off. Yeah, we should listen to my gut instinct rather than my stupid brain there. And that's something that I quite often say to players when I'm working with them too. Is that quite often your first instinct is correct. If we listen to our first instinct sometimes and then brain takes over, sometimes brain screws things up. I was tempted to 4 bet the king 10 suited there, but there's no reason to. And we're not going to pay off Meow I'm a cat. Really quite weak, nitty, not peddling regular. I hate giving him money. I'm not going to. We are going to see, but I'll put shot here though. So yeah, I think we'll play around to our blinds and we'll call it a video. I think I've lost money, which is somewhat disappointing, but enjoyed making a video. It's felt good to be back on familiar turf. That is a pretty gross turn card. Given stacks, really don't want to let him get there with a flush for nothing. So he's going to bet and call it off, and if he's turned a flush or a straight or something, well, fuck my life, basically. And what we thought we did, didn't he? And what you can do there, didn't want to see a fourth club come off check, then the fourth club comes, it's pretty much a disaster for us. So yeah, we've not ran great in the video, but never mind, it's not the end of the world. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I explained my points at the start well enough. I hope you all, well, probably most of you don't care, but yeah, I hope I explained why I abruptly ended the challenge. When you've got people like Donny Stern, Joe Ingram, who are confirmed PokerStars fanboys, taking to the internet and for a whole hour and 20 maybe, talking about how fucking shit PokerStars has just done, what they've just done to people. You've got to listen. You have to listen. Hope R9's good here. Oh, King 4. Never mind. I think we've run pretty horribly at Showdown. Never mind. I think we played well. Like I said, the Ace King's the only hand that I feel I played really quite badly. Apart from that, we had the bluff earlier that I thought was a fine bluff. Unfortunately, we got heroed by somebody who probably we shouldn't have been trying to bluff, but we didn't know that at the time. So never mind. So there we are, it's the end of the video. Do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back at the weekend with another one, I would imagine. But for now, it's going to be good night and take care. Goodbye for now.